There are a lot of nuances when it comes to auto insurance, and some coverages can keep money in your pocket better than others. Our WSFL TV trusted advisor, Hamilton Jones, stopped by to help you find the right policy for you. Hamilton, welcome back to ISF. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you back on the show. You know, auto insurance is, of course, a necessity if you own and operate a vehicle. Tell our viewers about the type of coverage that Hamilton Fox Insurance provides and the policies.
Absolutely. Let's just run through some of the basic coverages on the policy. So Florida is a no-fault state. That means that all policies are going to have a coverage called Personal Injury Protection, or PIP. That's $10,000 of coverage set aside for you in the event that anybody's at fault in an accident. Then you have your liability coverage. That's a third-party coverage for others, damage that you cause to bodily injury that you cause to others in the event of an accident. You have property damage, similar to the liability. It's the same third-party coverage for damage that you cause to other parties. Then you have a coverage called uninsured or underinsured motorists. Super important here in South Florida or anywhere in Florida. That's a bucket of coverage set aside for you or your passengers in the event that there's an accident and that party that hits you is at fault, and maybe they don't have enough coverage to cover your injuries. You can make a claim against your policy to protect you and your passengers. There's MedPay. MedPay is a small bucket of coverage similar to PIP, the personal injury protection, and it kind of fills in some gaps where PIP may not apply. Some other coverage include comp and collision. Comprehensive coverage, or comp, is coverage for your vehicle when maybe a tree falls on it when it's parked in your driveway. Collision is the same type of coverage, but it's when the vehicle is in motion. So that's, when your car is driving and there's an accident, you can make a claim against your policy. Then you have some ancillary coverages that you can add on, like roadside assistance and rental reimbursement. And one thing that I really wanted to touch on is the notion of full coverage. It really just means that you're carrying liability coverage, the PIP coverage that you're required to carry, and property damage coverage for your vehicle and someone else's. You can be drastically uninsured and still have full coverage.
What are some of the factors that can affect the cost of a policy?
Sure. There's a lot of things, like your driving history plays a factor, whether how many accidents you have. Poor credit, a lot of companies are running credit reports, and you'll pay a premium for having poor credit. The vehicle type, of course, that goes without saying. A Maserati is going to be more expensive to insure than, another normal car. Vehicle usage, whether it's a commuter or personal use, plays a factor. How many miles you drive a year, or even the zip code that the vehicle is stored at, can all play a factor in the rates.
Hamilton, with all that said, how do we save money on our insurance?
Sure. I would say let's start with taking higher deductibles on comp and collision. Don't look at your policy to file these small claims that could affect you, especially if you have a clause in your policy that has accident forgiveness. What that could do is maybe lock you in with that carrier, because when you go to shop for insurance with another insurance company, that claim's going to pop up 2 and 3 years later. Take advantage of some of these driving programs or monitoring programs these companies offer.
Where can we go to get in contact with you and Hamilton Fox & Company?
You can visit us on our website, www.hamiltonfoxins.com. Give us a call, 855-4A-QUOTE. That's 855-427-8683. Or shoot us a note at quote@hamiltonfoxins.com.
Our WSFL TV trusted advisor, Hamilton Jones. Best name in the biz, best insurance company in the biz. You are the best. Thank you so much, Hamilton.
Appreciate it.